Alright, today I'm going to be doing an interior detail on this Ford Fusion. And I thought I would just pick up the camera and kind of show you my process. Maybe some of you can learn something, but to be real honest, I don't know what I'm doing, so I guess I'll just get going. I got this light set up here, which actually makes a huge difference. Like, look at the interior of this thing, and then when I turn it on, check out the difference. It's actually so good. Like, I can get in here, and because there's the 3 different panels on here, there's no shadows cast by me standing in front of it. Alright, the first thing that I'm going to be doing is taking all of their stuff out and putting it on the side on a desk or something, and then ripping these mats out. Because I like to get these mats soaking in some mat restoration stuff while I do the rest of the car. Alright, I'm going to just hit these with the vacuum real quick, and then I'm going to take some of this luxury matte Meguiar's, and I'm just going to spray it on and let it soak. Alright, so my camera just gave up on me, so I switched to my iPhone. We're done with the mats now. We just gotta let them wait. And we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna, the first stage of vacuuming, we're gonna get the carpets and the seats. We're gonna go over all of it at once, just the first basic vacuum. Alright, we're done with the first vacuum, and I'm not gonna lie, it's looking so much better. Obviously, there's still the pedals and the door jambs and all the plastic in the doors that we have to do, but the first vacuum makes the biggest difference. Speaking of the door jambs, I think that's what I'm gonna work on next, because I like to just start with that being cleaned, and it just makes me feel a lot better about the whole process. So I'm just gonna start wiping this all down and cleaning it up. Door jambs, I just like to use soapy water and a microfiber, and then that should get pretty much most of it off. Already, you can tell that it looks 1,000 times better, and we're ready to get into the rest of the car. Alright, so we're going to take this Meguiar Supreme Shine, and I'm just going to kind of spray it on all the plastic that you can have shiny. Like, you don't want it on the pedals or on the dash, because that's just terrible to have this, because it's slippery for the pedals, and it's like really reflective with the sun, so you don't want it on the dash. You also don't want it on anything that your hands are going to touch, like the steering wheel or the buttons or anything. So I'm just going to spray it on like these plastic parts that we aren't going to touch, and let it sit. Alright, I spread it all down. You can kind of see where I just am letting it sit, but if you look into these cracks, they're all nasty. So we're going to take a brush and a microfiber and just literally just scrape it all outwards and throw it on the floor or wipe it up. Alright, so I got all the cracks on all the doors kind of brushed out, so now's a good time to just take that same microfiber and just wipe up all this stuff that we kind of left to soak in. And it should, if it's black plastic, it should leave a more black, nicely finished tone to it. Alright, I got all the doors wiped off. We're going to take something that's less shiny, and right now we're just going to focus on getting this dash all cleaned up, less dusty. Make sure to use a new microfiber cloth when you do this, because if you take any of that, if you take the old microfiber with the shiny stuff, it's going to obviously just transfer onto the dash. I'm going to take some time here and just do a little bit of work, but finish the dash. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish the dash. I'm going to get in here with the microfiber, with the non-silicone stuff. I'm going to get the brush in all these cracks, and I'm going to do all this dash stuff. Alright, I got all the dash and the center console done, so now the next step is to take the leather conditioner and get literally all the seats, all the cracks of the seats. Make sure you're getting a brush into these to get this dirt out on all of the seats, and then just go over it with leather conditioner. Look at the seat after it's done. This is definitely a necessary step. It looks so good. Okay, so right now I've pretty much got all the interior done. I'm just going back and getting like a second round of carpet cleaning. I'm going to take just any carpet cleaner, spray it down, take the drill brush, rub it in, and then wipe it off with microfiber. I'm going to do that to all the carpets real quick, and then we should be closing in on finishing up this car. Normally when you're doing shampoo like this, you'd have an extractor, but I'm not there yet. So I just kind of use this microfiber cloth to soak up all the wetness in the carpet. But you can still see all this dirt there, so we're gonna shampoo the rest of the carpets, and then we're just gonna go back and do a final vacuum. So once all the shampooing's done, I like to get one of these just like attachments for a shop vac that's really skinny, because you just want to get all the extra dirt, and then getting in behind these seats and in the cracks of them is like the most important part. Everyone always notices that. Just make sure you get everything with this. It's pretty easy. All right, I got everything done. I got the mats done. I got the carpets done. Oh, I got the mats put back in. The most important thing is to pull it outside and look at it in the natural light, and that'll show you everything that you need to finish before you return it or they come and pick it up. But so I'm gonna pull it out and just check it out, but pretty much done. Anything you see, just wipe it down or correct it. And that should be about it.